dude. Spinelli on the rampway. The challenger for that AngelGate championship.
It looks like Roni's going to get her wish tonight.
Hello, Roni. Roni, there is something I don't tolerate. You know what that is? It's bullying. When you wear that championship around your waist, you should be expressing yourself with fun and class.
I'm very classy.
I hear you running that mouth, talking that big game, saying you want some competition. Well, we gave it to you. It was supposed to happen, I don't know, a few hours from now. But if you're going to act like this, I have no problem getting in the ring and showing you competition right now, unless you're not ready to go.
Wait a minute, this is our main event, Paul.
It looks like we're getting it right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is AngelGate Women's Wrestling. My name's MJimWMiller, being joined by Pittsburgh legend, Mr. Paul Atlas. We are live worldwide on internet pay-per-view at the Battlegrounds in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. The Big Bang, Roni Nicole, two Soups, Casey Spinelli. This is supposed to be our main event, but we're live, brother. Anything can happen here.
You got that right. It looks like we're going to have the big one right now.
Paul, how are we? This is our show here. What are we going to? This is our main event.
Hey, you're going to go down there and tell them they can't do it?
IndieWrestling.us, the PWN network.
Hey guys, it looks like we have a change for the first match of the evening. We have defending the AngelGate Championship, the international headhunter from Kawasaki, Japan, Roni Big Bang Nicole, accepting the challenge from Casey, Two Scoops Spinelli.
An AngelGate original, Two Scoops, Casey Spinelli, one of the most charismatic and popular here in AngelGate. Since this project launched in March of last year, no one has been more synonymous with AngelGate than KC Spinelli, and what an opportunity. 2 Scoops could be walking out of here with her 3rd championship, as she is currently holding 2 championships outside of AngelGate. And Paul, you want to talk about being live? Our main event is happening right now, the championship matchup. 2 Scoops did not want to wait, and we're moments away from the AngelGate Championship being decided.
That's what they say when you're live and in color. Anything can happen. Hey, we're going to get this off with a big bang, and we're going to start with the main event right now.
We're starting with the big bang. Roni Nicole, the AngelGate Women's Champion, a young lady who is one of the most dominating and physically imposing athletes on the independent circuit. And you can see she is very, very confident.
That is true. Last time in this building, she took on Annabelle in an impromptu challenge, and she decimated Annabelle.
Roni Nicole spent 4 years in Japan. She is an expert at the traditional Japanese strong style. 2 Scoops is very, very technically versed. I believe 2 Scoops will have to stick and move here because she does not want to be boxed in by the international headhunter, Roni Nicole. Once again, my name's JimWMiller. He is the legendary Paul Atlas. We are live in McKeesport, Pennsylvania for AngelGate Wrestling. We certainly thank you for joining us here on iPay-Per-View from wherever you're tuning in, because we are live across the globe.
And as you mentioned, KC Spinelli sticking and moving, working on the legs of big Roni.
Chopping the tree down, absolutely, Paul. And 2 Scoops immediately trying to get Roni down to the canvas. Yeah. And there's the wise presence of a champion, showing the IQ of a champion, so to speak. That's immediately, Roni Nicole takes to the floor and holds any of KC's momentum.
That's the wrestling equivalent of a timeout. When you're a well-versed veteran like Roni is, you use everything to your advantage.
And Roni Nicole is just a vicious athlete. Make no mistake about it. She's biding her time. She knows exactly what she's doing. And again, still looking very confident, but she doesn't want to sleep on 2 Scoops.
You do not turn your back on your opponent.
And that may have been a ploy. Nicole may have suckered Spinelli in there. Look out. Again, Spinelli avoids the contact, using that quickness and throwing some shots.
That's it. She got the champ on Dream Street right now.
Oh, man, Nicole caught her. And Spinelli's got nowhere to go. Paul, you can appreciate this. A throwback, the bear hug, where Roni Nicole, the international headhunter, will look to squeeze and constrict the breathing of the challenger.
Exactly what she's doing. She's putting pressure on the rib cage, the diaphragm, and the lungs, trying to sap the oxygen out of KC Spinelli.
And the lower that Roni gets, the more pressure on the rib cage, and you can see the pain etched on the face of Spinelli.
A very basic move, but very deadly as well.
Oh, it's elementary but effective. And finally, Spinelli fights her way free, but how much does she have left to follow up here?
Oh, but you also notice that Roni dropped her straight on her back. Again, impact on the ribs and lungs.
And again, driving all the air out of Spinelli. Of course, KC Spinelli, a native of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, just one of several international women athletes you're going to see on the card tonight. But right now, Toronto's Spinelli is being choked, having her breathing asphyxiated by the international headhunter. I'm telling you, everything that Roni Nicole does is with malice and intent, trying to asphyxiate the challenger here. And you want to talk about the vicious side of Roni Nicole, she is enjoying dishing out this punishment.
You look on the champ's face, she definitely is.
Paul, if you can, speak to the international travel of Roni Nicole. What does it do for a competitor when they immerse themselves in an entirely different wrestling culture, as you heard the contact there?
Well, Jim, learning different styles, learning different techniques, it can only make you a better athlete, a better competitor. The more well-rounded you are, the more success you're going to have in this business. And Roni Nicole has proven that right now.
And this is where KC does not want to be. You do not want to be boxed in the corner against the international headhunter, who, as I said, spent 4 years full-time in Japan. And she's got Spinelli all hung up. Spinelli's got nowhere to go. Vicious crossface. She may have caught Spinelli in the throat there. You notice that much of Roni Nicole's offense is trying to sap the air out of KC Spinelli.
That's just right. If you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Spinelli kicks her way free, a desperation maneuver. She's trying to create some space here. Oh, look out. Roni's got her.
Another
Plants
impact
down
move.
to the canvas. Shoulders down here. And even in that exchange, something as elementary as a pinfall attempt forces Spinelli to extricate the energy to escape there.
Now going to a leg vice, again, working on the air, working on cutting off the oxygen to KC Spinelli.
And if you're Roni Nicole, this is exactly what you want to do.
Oh, this is definitely sound strategy.
And Paul, I'm sure we can let our internet pay-per-view viewers in on this. KC Spinelli, she got to this building just a few hours ago. She had to fly in from Toronto. She had to wonder if there's any jet lag for Spinelli.
I'm sure that's playing a factor right now, too. And then to not wait the entire card to come out tonight in the main event, she's doing it right now, right out of the gate.
Look at this, nice leverage maneuver. Had the shoulders pressed momentarily, but Roni Nicole is such a savvy ring veteran. She wasn't going to let Spinelli escape with a fluke win.
Yeah, but like I said, this attests to the kind of an athlete that KC Spinelli is. She could have waited till the end of the evening to have this match and rested up a little bit from that flight. But she chose to come out here right now, right out of the gate at the beginning of our live event and take on Roni Nicole.
I'll make no mistake about it, KC Spinelli has built her career on technical ability and tenacity. That's one of the reasons why these fans are so drawn to KC Spinelli. She has a real magnetic personality, but she may get very, very hurt here because she is in there with a real bruiser.
And she's trying to get the champ over. Champ trying to use that leverage to not get pinned here.
And you can see the resiliency of Spinelli trying anything she can to get Nicole's shoulders to the canvas. Look out here. Roni Nicole's
got her over.
Shoulders down. New champ. No.
That was very close, Jim.
And can you imagine the egg on the face if Roni Nicole has shown up here at the beginning of our internet pay-per-view, but back to the bear hug.
Here she goes again with that bear hug. Once again, that vice-like maneuver, sapping the energy and sapping the breath out of KC Spinelli.
You know, Paul, if you can't explain how the wind of a competitor comes into play.
Well, it's like I said, if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Oxygen fuels all the muscles, correct?
Exactly. Not to mention, every time you try to move, every time you try to draw breath, it's more and more painful to try to do that when your oxygen has been taken away from you.
Spinelli trying to regroup here. She was very smart to try to head to the floor, but Roni Nicole will show no cease.
I don't think she's going to get much time on air alone. Here comes Roni Nicole right now.
And look at Roni Nicole grinning like a Cheshire cat. She is enjoying dishing out this punishment as, again, she's targeting the ribs and the midsection of two scoops. Trying to knot up the hamstring. That is nasty. That's what I'm talking about, Paul. Everything that Roni does is with malice and intent. Nothing is by accident.
It's deliberate. It's very deliberate. Everything we've seen out of her tonight, there's been a reason behind it.
Look out. Spinelli fighting with a sense of urgency. Spinelli knows she's on borrowed time. Anything that she can get her hands on here, she's going to put to use. She's had her breathing restricted. She's walking with a limp at this point.
Yeah, but she's still firing back on the champ right now.
This is the tenacity we were talking about, the resiliency of two scoops. She's firing herself up here, looking to make history on our very first iPay-per-view.
Very smartly breaking that referee's count. She knows she's got to either pin or make Roni submit to get that championship.
Make no mistake about it, KC knows the stakes here. She wins this championship, she's adding more gold to her resume. And Roni falls into the table. This one is getting nasty. But we knew ahead of this one there was a lot of animosity between these two because Two Scoops has been so synonymous with AngelGate. I believe Roni thought that Two Scoops was kind of approaching on her territory. Now, Roni believes AngelGate. She thinks she runs the roost.
Hey, when you're the champ, you're on top of the mountain. You have every right to think you run the place.
And again, Spinelli cut off. When you're around the ring frame, those wooden barriers and the concrete of the outside, that plays right into the hands of Roni Nicole.
There is no padding outside that ring whatsoever.
And again, you can see Roni Nicole stalking Spinelli. I mean, really enjoying what goes on here. But again, we're seeing the trademark resiliency of Two Scoops.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of fight still left in the challenger. Don't you even think otherwise.
And you heard the contact there.
Casey Spinelli wants nothing more than to pin Roni Nicole and take that championship so she can be the top of the mountain at AngelGate. She's synonymous with AngelGate, as you said, Jim, but now she wants to be the champion as well.
On this platform, on this night where we are quite literally making history, who is going to walk out of this building the AngelGate champion? Two Scoops is feeling it. But again, Roni avoids the contact and driving all of the wind out of Spinelli.
Right again to that midsection and ribs.
A systematic game plan being put into play here by the champion. And a kick to the spine. Again, just a real nasty side of Roni Nicole.
And more of that Japanese influence. I tell you, I've been in the ring with Japanese competitors. Those kicks are deadly.
Roni could be looking to end this thing here. And again, the ever-confident champion, always taking time to toot her own horn. Oh man, she hit Spinelli right in the crown of the head. That was
just a straight right hand.
Again, just a nasty, you can see the contact there.
I'm not quite sure. I think Spinelli may be out. Roni Nicole may be the only thing holding her up right now.
Two Scoops could be on borrowed time. And you can tell that Roni Nicole is taking this opportunity on internet pay-per-view to showcase everything in her playbook.
Oh, she's got caught.
But she's going to pay for it. Oh my God, Nicole dropped right on the back of her neck.
She could have broke her neck there.
The complexion of this championship matchup changing before her eyes here. Does Casey Spinelli have enough?
She's going to have to dig down deep after the punishment she's taken so far. The champ is definitely out right now. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if her neck was broken the way she fell on that mat.
Can Two Scoops press the advantage? And to your point, Paul, Roni Nicole was clutching her neck there. For the first time in this matchup, the champion is in some serious jeopardy.
But has Casey Spinelli taken too much punishment to pull it out?
Spinelli counters through. Swing and a miss from Nicole. Two Scoops lowering the shots. Swing and a miss from the big bang. But the challenger continuing to connect.
Trying to chop that tree down once again.
She has the champion reeling. Discus clothesline floors Roni Nicole.
She needs to get over there and make a cover right now. She may have this match won if she can.
Oh, Paul, new champ. New champ. But again, the AngelGate champion showing a exactly why she's held onto that belt for several months.
Yeah, she did not become champion by accident. She's just going to take a lot for her to lose it.
If you're Spinelli, where do you go from here? You may go down to the canvas because Roni Nicole
Set up.
has Spinelli up
Samoan drop.
and drove the challenger down once again.
And
Ronnie's just never going to miss an opportunity to showboat.
no, I think she was just telling everybody she's number one.
Always with the bravado. But then again, maybe that's why she's such a dominant champion. She's not short on confidence.
You have to be confident to be the champ.
Look out. No water in the pool.
Nobody home on that one for sure.
Roni Nicole got overconfident and paid for it.
I'll tell you what, win, lose, or draw, you got to give Casey Spinelli all the credit in the world. She has hung in there with the champ so far.
Look out. Spinelli plants her down, hooks the leg.
We got it. New champ. New champ.
Unbelievable. We have a new champion at the beginning of the evening.
First match in a historical night of pay-per-view. History in the making. Our first match on our first night on iPay-Per-View, and Casey Spinelli has taken the title from Roni Nicole.
We can call her charismatic. We can call her magnetic.
But you gotta call her champ right now.
Absolutely correct. We can call her two scoops, but you damn well better call her AngelGate champion. A tremendously hard-fought victory. Toronto's two scoops has claimed more gold on her resume right here in McKeesport, Pennsylvania. And Paul, as we're here live on iPay-Per-View, IndieWrestling.us, Sidekick Media, and the PWN Network, what else can we have in store on this evening? We're just getting started. This event has just kicked off.
If this is any indicator, I'd say it's going to be one hell of a night.
We have international stars on the card, including Toronto's Casey Spinelli. Two scoops is AngelGate champion.